In 1860, French naturalist Henri Mouhot ventured into the dense Cambodian jungle on a quest for exotic insects. What he found instead left him astounded: a sprawling complex of stone temples known today as Angkor Wat. These temples, built almost 900 years earlier, are among the most remarkable architectural achievements in history. But who were the masterminds behind this wonder, and why did they abandon it? At its zenith, Angkor Wat was just one jewel in the crown of a vast metropolis that sprawled over an area the size of London. Home to up to 1 million people, this city featured an intricate network of roads, canals and temples, with Angkor Wat standing as its crowning glory. This grand temple, constructed under the reign of King Suryavarman II in the early 12th century, was dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu. Its towers, shaped like lotus flowers, symbolized Mount Meru, the mythical home of the gods in Hindu cosmology. French scholar Georges Coedes painstakingly translated Angkorian inscriptions unveiling the history and grandeur of the Khmer Empire. From the 9th to the 15th centuries, 38 kings ruled from Angkor, expanding their empire's borders from southern Vietnam to Laos and from the Mekong River to eastern Burma. The success of this civilization lay in its ingenious water management system, which was essential for irrigating rice fields and providing a stable food supply. The Khmer's ability to harness their most precious resource, water, enabled them to thrive in Cambodia's challenging climate. With 8 months of dry season followed by intense monsoon rains, the Great Lake near Angkor swelled to 4 times its size, providing a vital water source and abundant fish. Zhou Daguan, a Chinese diplomat who visited Angkor in the 13th century, recorded, "Of all the fish, the black carp is the most abundant. Next in number are the tench and freshwater congers. The prawns of the river weigh as much as half a kilo apiece. Crocodiles are as large as boats." Zhou's vivid accounts described a bustling city with impressive infrastructure, where Cambodian women played significant roles in trade, property ownership, and even served as bodyguards to the king. This society was hierarchical, with the king at the top believed to be a divine ruler, an embodiment of a Hindu deity. The devotion to their god-king motivated the Khmer people to contribute labor to constructing temples, while slave labor also played a crucial role in building the city. Zhou also noted the severity of punishments for crimes, reflecting a strict societal structure. In very serious cases, a ditch is dug outside the city. The criminal is dropped into it. Earth and stones are heaped on top until he is buried alive. Lesser crimes are dealt with by cutting off feet or hands or by amputating the nose. The Khmer economy thrived on international trade, with China as a major partner. The Bayon Temple's reliefs depict a Chinese trade junk arriving at the Great Lake just south of Angkor. Archaeological excavations in the royal palace have uncovered Chinese ceramics, confirming a robust trade relationship. However, the city's success was also its fragility. The intricate water management system, while ingenious, required constant maintenance. The water system was very fragile because it was so sophisticated, noted planning expert Jacques Gaucher. If it's not well maintained, it could easily become blocked by sediment. Before we proceed further though, did you know that around 98% of our viewers are not subscribed? If you are liking this video so far, now's a great time to subscribe to our channel. We have a huge load of planned content that you would not want to miss. Now getting back on topic. The kings who succeeded Jayavarman VII, the great builder king, were less interested in grand building plans and may have neglected the water system. Deforestation for rice cultivation likely contributed to the silting up of rivers and canals, leading to ecological disaster. At the height of its glory, Angkor Wat's design symbolized the cosmic significance of Mount Meru, the center of the universe in Hindu mythology. The temple's layout, with its 5 towers representing the peaks of Mount Meru and the surrounding moat symbolizing the cosmic ocean, highlighted the deep connection between the Khmer rulers and Hinduism. Despite its grandeur, by the end of the 13th century, cracks began to appear in Angkor's system. The Vietnamese Chams were the Khmer's sworn enemies, and the temple walls around the capital depict epic battles against them. Later, the emerging Thai kingdom of Siam posed a significant threat. Zhou Daguan observed, "Soldiers move about unclothed, with a lance in the right hand and a shield in the left. They have no bows, no missiles, no breastplates, and no helmets. Generally speaking, these people have neither discipline nor strategy." In 1431, the Siamese sacked Angkor, looting everything possible and enslaving much of the population, including the king's entire harem. Abandoned, the city was slowly reabsorbed into the jungle. Henri Mouhot, writing in 1861, pondered, "One must ask, what has become of this powerful race, so civilized and enlightened, to create these gigantic works?" The conventional explanation is that the empire's rulers lost their grip on power, and the Siamese simply drove them off. However, archaeologists like Charles Hyam believe other factors were at play. Perhaps because of the excesses of Jayavarman VII, who was clearly a builder with a frenzy of activity, he exhausted the resources of the state and it went into decline. Jayavarman VII was the first Buddhist king after several hundred years of Hindu worship. The transition to Buddhism, a more compassionate religion, may have led the Khmer to reflect on their rulers' excesses. I wonder whether, in fact, the slow decline that may well have set in was the result of a lack of belief among the people that the king was indeed a deity, and that this vital link between the two began to fray, suggests one historian. Gocha theorizes that the Khmer's success in harnessing water could also have led to their downfall. The water system was very fragile because it was so sophisticated. If it's not well maintained, it could easily become blocked by sediment. Deforestation for rice growing undoubtedly led to rivers and canals silting up, causing an ecological disaster for the Khmer. Christophe Potier adds, "Deforestation is an old issue. Pieces of the forest should have been very rare." It is likely that a combination of these factors led the Khmer to abandon their once great city. What remained of the Khmer court re-established itself on the banks of the Mekong River near Cambodia's present-day capital of Phnom Penh. An expert studying the remains of Angkor Wat said, "We're not talking about the actual collapse and total demise of a civilization. What happened was that they moved sensibly to the east, down to the Mekong River and away from the Thais. Now completely Buddhist, renouncing material wealth, the Khmer never again embraced the lofty heights they had reached in Angkor. For 400 years, Angkor lay derelict and forgotten until its rediscovery by Henri Mouhot in 1860. Today, Angkor is celebrated as a wonder of the world. Archaeologists from around the globe continue to make fresh discoveries, shedding light on a world lost to the jungle, a major metropolis that, for over half a millennium, dominated a thriving empire. As we unravel the mysteries of Angkor, its tale of grandeur, spirituality, and intrigue continues to captivate and inspire. But is that it? Does that sum up everything there is to know about Angkor Wat? Are there any mysteries surrounding these ancient structures? Honestly, we're barely scratching the surface. If you are interested in exploring the mysteries of Angkor Wat further, consider leaving a like. Also, let us know your views in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and keep expanding your mind space.